lab in today's game. Matthew Boyd, what do we need to know here?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Fouled off. He was late. Oh, 1 down. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
And that's a little bit high. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting second, the first baseman, Nolan.
All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. It's Singy against the southpaw on the mound. The skipper's loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boo. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
Nolan Shotwell, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Ball.
Just underway here from Wrigley.
Hey.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
2 down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Stays alive. The 1-2. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. We go to the bottom of the first. And getting the start for the Angels, Yusei Kikuchi. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Shotwell takes it to the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Swings through that one for strike 2. The next offering misses, and it's 1-2. That
Ball
one
two.
missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two now. Liner snagged it first.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
2 outs, base is empty. Ian Happ up to hit. The Happ Daddy. And Ian swings through it.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
High fly ball down the left field line. Carrying well. And that one's gone into the bleachers. So he goes yard to left. The Cubs strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So 2 down. Now it's going to be Seiya Suzuki. And the 1-0. Right through there for a strike. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Cubs get one on the solo shot. It's now 1-0. New inning getting started. So in now for the Angels, Yoan Moncada.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
The 1-0. And
That's
another
a ball.
ball. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Swings through that one. And that skips into dirt. On the ground, right side. Horner throws to first in time and quickly one away in the second.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 7, Joe Adele.
Now batting Joe Adele.
Ball.
On the ground,
Foul
right
ball.
side, and foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Just
Outside, ball
missed.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Not close with that one. Ball 3. Got him looking for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are.
Outside.
One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Two down, nobody on. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Good late movement on that sinker right there. It's right where you want to get it to get that swing over the top.
And now 2-2. In the air out to center. Crow Armstrong makes the grab on the run. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. We head to the bottom of the second. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Crow Armstrong.
And a swing and a miss. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that's downstairs. And the count 1-2. Got him swinging.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Just missed.
That's down.
The lefty, the 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch misses, and the count is 3-1.
That's a
and
ball.
he couldn't come
Take
up
your
with
base.
it.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Moises.
Man at first with one gone. Now here is Moises Ballesteros. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one.
Ball inside.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Off the plate.
Just off the outside edge.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Curve in the dirt.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Runner takes off. Up the middle. The flip.
Hey, he's in there.
And very nicely done for the out.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson stands in. The shortstop takes the ball. Base hit! And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Here's Nico Horner. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. A 3-run shot, and they add to their lead. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Push
ball.
in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. That
Ball
misses the
inside.
zone, and the count is 2-0. On the ground, and that chance handled. Play made, that ends the inning. So the Cubs get 3 on this blast. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. All set for the start of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Jorge Soler. Soler measures 6 feet 4 inches, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was born in Cuba. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Ball.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
The 1-2. And there's a ball.
Inside.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Towards first. Bush takes it himself. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Batting 8, the catcher, number 14, Logan O'Hoppe.
Here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. And that's outside. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
2-0. And that one is inside. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep both their challenges. The 2-1. Jackknifes out of the way. Got him. Breaking ball clips the outside edge.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And up next for Los Angeles, Christian Moore.
Yeah.
Two down, nobody on. Now
No.
1-1. Challenge from behind the dish here. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Pitch
No,
misses
that's it.
inside. Ball 1. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Set for the bottom of the third. So up now for Chicago, Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
Ball
I think
1.
this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start. Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Ball.
Fought off foul. Up the middle. Sends it to first.
He's out.
On a bang-bang play, but he made it close.
Next for the Cubs, the left fielder, number 8, Ian.
Singy did a good job showing off his arm for the out on what was a close play. It's a good thing, too, because he didn't have a lot of time there.
No, he didn't, Boog. How about that arm, man? StatCast saying he whipped it over there at 86 miles per hour, and, you know, that's nothing to scoff at when you're not throwing off the mound.
Now the left fielder, Ian Happ. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Now
Ball
one
2.
missed. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Hit on the ground to short. Neto. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, Seiya.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. And that misses. And it's 1-0.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
The wind to kick the 2-0. That one almost got him. And there's
Ball
ball
four,
four.
first base.
Up next for the Cubs, the center fielder, number 4, Pete.
So a man at first. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. And gone into the home run basket. He sends one out the opposite way, and they add on. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Yusei Kikuchi will depart, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Chase Silseth.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And first offering is fouled off.
Ball.
Up the middle, Moore. Throws to first. That ends the frame. Cubs add 2 on this homer. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Back here at Wrigley Field as we go to the top of the 4th.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
That one lifted to left. Hat gets under it. 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Shanahan batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
That misses, and 1-1. Foul ball. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Angels, the center fielder, number 27.
Here's Trout. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Way back there, it's got a chance. Gone and to the deepest part of the park. He flexes his power with that swing, and they throw a pair on the board.
Who doesn't love watching Mike Trout smash home runs? His swing just sounds different. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
One down. Yoan Moncada, the next to hit for the Angels. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Two.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Angels, Joe Adell. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
that's right. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball.
That one hammered but pulled foul. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in top half of inning number 4. And that skips in the dirt.
That's the ball.
Outside. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swings and misses, struck him out. Cubs had 2 on this homer. Now a 6-2 ball game. Ready to go, bottom 4. And here's the DH for the Cubs, Moises Ballesteros.
Ballesteros.
You know,
Ball.
these Cubs putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the 3rd, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
So if they're looking to feast, are you saying they've already got a plate but are looking to go back for seconds?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Got him. 1 down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Gansby.
Swanson digs in. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Yep.
Close
Ball 1.
one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. And a swing and a miss there. He goes down looking.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Corner in the box now. No balls and a strike. Two down, nobody on. That one
Outside.
misses. 1-2 to count.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
This to third. Moncada tossed to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Cubs 6 and the Angels 2. We go to the top of the fifth. Now it's the DH for the Angels, Josh Lowe. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Strike.
In the air, left field. Happ has a beat on it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Angels, the left fielder,
Jorge Soler up at the plate. Grounded out his first time up. And that misses. And that is ball one.
Z-Ride.
Swings through that. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
You know, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Next pitch, not close, up high. That's to third. A dive. Nice stop to first. And they get the out.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Up and in, and that's ball one. Nice grab. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. And the Angels are gone in order. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Michael Busch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Action in the Angels bullpen. Jose Fermin, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
What a stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman, number 3, Alex Bregman.
Here's Alex Bregman. Check swing, but he went too far, and it's 0-1.
Ball two.
That one missed. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone, so they've still got both their challenges. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. That's
Ball
down
three.
and in. Fights it off. He'll see another. got him swinging for the strikeout.
Up
He
next
battled
for
for
the
a long
Cubs,
time, but it
the
finishes
left
with a
fielder, number
strikeout.
80,
You can't be
Ian.
mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. He's already homered in this game. Right side, hard hit. And that is the inning. Cubs are down quietly. They lead it 6-2. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game. So up next,
Leading off for the
Christian
Angels,
Moore.
The second baseman, Christian Moore.
Let's go, Cubbies!
Swing and a miss.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Javier Assad, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Ray also getting ready. The 0-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Zach Neto.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Zach Neto, the next to hit.
Hi.
There's a swing and a drive.
Just
And a foul
foul.
ball. The Angels down by 4, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That
Ball
one
one.
inside, ball 1. The shortstop takes a ball. Just
no.
off the outside edge. Payoff pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Three-two on the way. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Next for the Angels, the first baseman, Nolan Shanuel.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Nolan Shanuel. 1 for 2. In the air, left field. Pulls it in on the run. And that is that. It's the Cubs 6 and the Angels 2. Here at Wrigley
Leading
Field,
off for
now the
the
Cubs
Cubs,
4-hole hitter,
the right
Seiya
fielder,
Suzuki.
Seiya.
With this kind of lead, he can swing
Suzuki.
freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Fouled off left side. Cuts swings and misses. It's a strikeout.
Wow,
next
short
for the
work to send him
Cubs,
packing to start
the
the inning,
center
and no
fielder,
messing
number
around
4,
either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Foul ball there. Yo, 1. Out towards right center field. Adele under it. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Cubs, the catcher, Carson.
So digging in, Carson Kelly. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper. Kelly, in his 8th season, 31 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2012. That
Ball.
misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball 2.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. That one
Ball
almost
3.
got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. It's the Cubs 6 and the Angels 2.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Cubs,
We're in the 7th.
number
We have a new pitcher on the
72,
mound, Javier
Javier.
Assad.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's Mike
Leading
Trout.
off for the Angels,
He's already
the
homered
center
here in
fielder,
this
number
one.
27, Mike Trout.
And that's in there at the knees. Swings through that one out in front that time. And down on strikes. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
The third baseman, Yohan Moncada.
Here comes Yohan Moncada.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Right through there for a strike.
Ball.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it on his own, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next for the Angels, the right fielder, number 7, Joe Adele.
2 down, bases empty. And now, Joe Adele, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That's in there. Swing and a miss as he was late.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
That one missing inside. And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. It's the Cubs 6 and the Angels 2.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jose Fermin.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Ballesteros up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. In the air to left center. Soler should have this one. And there's one away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby.
And now it's Dansby Swanson.
Ball.
Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Jordan Romano preparing to come on if needed. Just missed. That's inside. And Swanson will take his base. Looked like a strike to me. And here comes the challenge.
Second baseman, Nico.
It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Grounds one to short. And Swanson is set down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nico Horner.
So here's Horner now, and he had a big swing of the bat early on in the ball game.
Yep, a 3-run rocket back in the second. Even though it was early, a big homer like that can be tough to come back from when you're on the other end of that thing. I mean, it's tough. Sets up an uphill battle the rest of the way.
No, that's outside.
There's a strike. And that's down and away.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Inside. Full count now. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
The first baseman, Michael.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jose Fermin gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Now it's Jordan Romano out of the bullpen.
Jordan Romano.
Back to the top of the order, Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
That one lifted to left. And that is the third out of the inning. Nice work from the Angel pen there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 6 and the Angels 2. We go to the 8th. So in now for the Angels, Josh Lowe. That misses. Ball 1. And there's a ball. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. And a 1-1.
That's out.
Swings through that one. Next
Ball.
one misses, and the count is filled up. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning. At the plate, Jorge Soler has grounded out a couple of times.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
The 0-1.
No.
The Cubs leading by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings over the top of that one.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
The 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Stays alive. Lowe aboard here at first with nobody out. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Struck him out swinging. That K is his 3rd of the game. And here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
Ball. No. Hey.
Man at first, one away. That one in for a strike, 2-2. Good eye in that spot. foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Christian Moore, the next to hit for the Angels.
Ball one.
The 1-0. And
Ball.
another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Just missed.
Let's go,
3-0 down. And ball four
Take
to
your
a
base.
board.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Zach.
So the call stands. No challenges left for them now. Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Javier Assad done for the afternoon, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Here
the
comes a
Cubs,
new arm for the Cubs,
number
Hunter
45,
Harvey.
Hunter Harvey.
First and second, 2 outs. Zach Neto getting ready to hit. Pitch is in there. That's strike one. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Caleb Thielbar, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Palencia also throwing. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Oh, 0-2 now. Good eye right
that's a
there.
ball.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
Let's go, Hunter.
Called out on strikes. It's the Cubs 6 and the Angels 2. Bottom of the 8th.
Leading off
So up
for
now
the
for
Cubs,
Chicago,
the third baseman,
Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
Swing and a miss, strike one. Action in the Angels bullpen. Ryan Zefferjohn appears to be getting loose. That misses, and it's 1-1. Romano, multi-time All-Star. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a 2-seamer. Top of the zone for a called strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider Really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Now, Ian Happ. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Sliced hard but foul. Swing at a ground ball. Moore slinging it to first in time.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, Seiya.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Seiya Suzuki. That one catches the zone. Strike one. Ball one there. Two down, nobody on. And that is in for a strike. Going to count 1-2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
I would say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. And these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
And that one is lifted in the air. That is the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Through 8 full, the Cubbies on top 6-2. Last chance coming up here for the Angels. We go to the ninth. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Schanuel.
That's up.
Action in the pen down there. Caleb Thielbar up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. That misses the zone. Ball 2. Harvey goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Out towards right center field. And there's one down.
Up next to the Angels, the center fielder, number 27, Mike.
And now batting, Mike Trout.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here. That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy can do some real damage.
So ball 2 balls and no strikes. Fouled off left side. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Next offering way off the plate. Draws the walk.
That's a ball.
There.
Take your base.
Up next to the Angels, the third baseman, Yoan.
Runner on at first with one gone. And next for LA, Yoan Moncada.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Makes a sliding stop. The underhand flip. One at second. On to first. Save. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's Joe Adele. And
No,
ball
that's
one to
a
the
ball.
right fielder. The Cubs leading by 4 here at the top of the ninth.
Ball.
Here's a 2-0.
Well,
Yeah.
he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
That smash towards center. Ball game.
This was by no means an offensive outburst. Only 4 hits the entire game, but good teams find a way to win, and they did.
And your final 6-2. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.